And hello and welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, presidential primary season kicks off on Monday with the Republican caucus in Iowa. For those keeping score elsewhere, you won't find Democratic totals released this time around. Why? Lack of diversity. Activists didn't want Iowa to be the first caucus anymore because blacks and Hispanics make up less than 10% of the Hawkeye state's population, but nationally they make up 35% of Democratic voters. Yeah, that's not fair. But Iowa Stubborn isn't just an annoying show tune, it's a real thing. So Democratic Iowans can still mail in their votes this week, it's just that the results won't be revealed until more diverse states have their primaries first. Great optics, right? And by doing this, what else did the Democratic Party achieve? They have now put all the attention right on Donald Trump Monday night. Good thinking, Dems. The former president enjoys a giant lead on challengers Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, and also worked in a bonus most of you may not realize. Remember those 91 criminal charges Trump faces in 4 upcoming trials? First one starts on March 25th, but if he clinches the nomination before then, it could postpone all cases until after the election at the earliest. So what did Trump do? He got California and Massachusetts to agree to make their primaries a majority winner-take-all, which will drop 209 delegates into his pocket on March 5th, ensuring a clinch 2 weeks later. Those 4 judges will then risk a mistrial if they don't postpone their cases until the end of the election cycle. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. This is genuine Emmy-nominated writing, folks, not like what you'll find over at ESPN. According to The Athletic, ESPN made up fake names on their Emmy Awards submissions to give their overrated hosts even more undue glory. The process is called double dipping, not just a porn reference, it turns out. Which means if you host and produce a show, you can't take home 2 Emmy Awards when your show only wins once. The rules clearly state 1 trophy per narcissist. ESPN did this 37 times over 13 years for on-camera talent like Lee Corso, who also won as Lee Clark. And Sam Ponder became Stephen Ponder. Geez, it took over a decade for reporters to pick up on this? Couldn't they have come up with a more clever nom de plume, for crying out loud? We have some suggestions if ESPN wants to continue stealing Emmys in the future. Mike Greenberg's fake name can be Euro Verpaid. Erin Andrews' fake name can be Ian Peephole. And Chris Berman can now be referred to as Olden C. Nile. Congratulations to all 6 of you. Gee, I wonder what Duncan Stewart Clark's chances are this year. ESPN, if you want to steal those trophies back, you could adopt these cute stray dogs. Meet Dasher and Dancer, who were arrested after being found on security video causing over $250,000 in damage to high-end cars at a dealership. The pups pulled off bumpers, dented fenders, and scratched paint. Likely these dogs were raised in Amish families and railed against modern technology. One of them even left behind a manifesto. And if you adopt one of these prosecuted pooches, you will always have a built-in excuse. Look, I'm sorry I'm late. The dog ate my car. And that's your news. Have a great week. Don't forget to like us and subscribe. And I'll see you next Sunday with Fresh Hindsight.